Okay, when you're talking deep in the money and deep out of the money options, selling that premium to collect that premium for income. If you take a look, this is the S&P 500. You can see that we have, these are all the options basically from 1524 all the way down to 1388. I can tell by looking at the bid offer that the price is somewhere between the 1428 mark and the 1440 mark. The reason for that is 50-50, or what you're paying as far as bid offer, is going to be the 50-50 mark is going to be basically where price is. The current price of the S&P 500, the underlying is going to be where it's 50-50. Now, if we sell or if we go in and we want to buy something that has a very high probability of expiring in our favor, basically this option at the end of the week is going to end in our favor. Currently, right now, 1404. The current price is somewhere around, like we said, somewhere between the 1428 and 1440 mark. This has a basically a 98% probability that it's going to close in our favor. It's going to be higher. This option is going to be higher. Price is going to be higher than this option, and this option is at 1404.5 at the end of the week. Now, what that allows us to do, our max loss down here is going to be $98.50. Our profit, what we have to gain, assuming it closes above the 1404.5, is going to be $1.50. And so in this case, this is a deep in the money option. We are going to buy it, and at that point we can expect that it would pay off a little bit later. You can see the lines just moved a little bit. Now, if we sold it, it would be the exact opposite. We'd be expecting the S&P to close below 1404.5 at the end of the week. You can see the odds of that are definitely not in our favor, but we're only risking $1.50 at that point to make 98.5. So that's a little bit different. Right now we're looking at premium collection, so we would look to collect the $1.50. Now, on the other side of that, the flip side of that, a deep out of the money option would be up here around the 1464.5. The odds of it closing in our favor here, if we sell that, meaning we're looking for the market to be underneath the 1464.5, at that point it is 93% probability that it will close below that level. So we can go ahead and sell that option and look to profit $7. The premium we collect is that $7. So if you believe that the market's going to basically stay in a range between 1464.5 and the 1404.5, basically right here and right here, if the market's going to stay above that for the next several days, the next couple of days to complete the week, at that point you could sell the higher one and buy the lower one. And at that point, you would collect roughly about $8, assuming that it's right, which I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're only risking 93, that's over an 8% return. And remember, we have weekly, daily, and hourly options. The best premium that we do as far as selling premium, we typically do that on the week and the day. So when you're looking at collecting, 8%, more than 8%, potentially per day, if you're using daily options, it can really, really add up. So this is what the option chain looks like through price, and you can see the different prices. Let's take a look at something that's a little bit closer to 50-50. You can see here price is currently above it. If above the 65% that it's going to go in our favor, so you can determine that price is above it. You don't really have to even know what the underlying price is at. You just have to look at the option chain. Remember that a bid offer close to 50-50 at that point is going to be where price is located. and you'll be able to determine that by looking at the actual option chains. But remember, if you're above price, you're going to look to sell the premium, basically sell that option, make sure that are looking for it to close below 1464.5, and if you're looking to buy the option and sell that premium that way, at that point you're looking for that option to expire in your favor, basically closing above it. So above price and below price, you can sell that. Well, now that we've gone through what a deep in the money and deep out of the money options are on not only the chart but also on our options chain, let's go ahead and go through each of the individual strategies. We have an average daily range play that we do, which can be done on indexes, forex, commodities. That really doesn't matter. It can be done on the day or the week time frame. Then we have a daily and hourly play that we do between the options, the option chains, pretty cool little strategy, and then between the day and the week as well. So let's move on to the next video and run through the average range play.